We have with us today a very special guest, Mr. Abhijit, who heads sales and marketing at SalesWizz, a leading IT solution provider for the jewelry industry. Welcome, Abhijit, to the AOJ Talk Show.
Thank you so much, Sumesh sir. It's always an honor to connect with you.
Right. So we'll start with tell us about SalesWizz, how this company started, what is the vision of this company.
SalesWizz is a cutting-edge SaaS platform, especially tailored for the jewelry industry, right? The objective is to make the entire business operation very simple and very seamless. Uh, when the traditional way of communicating in this jewelry industry, if we look at that, the traditional way has been either sending it on WhatsApp. Let's say I have some new designs that I want to share with my customers. I'll share it on WhatsApp. They will identify what they need. They'll send the message back. Among 100 messages, I might miss one or two communication from a customer. Or the other way is I carry the physical stock from my customer to customer and see what I can sell, right? So those kind of methodologies had a lot of restrictions. One is you're not organized. You tend to miss out on the communication. There is no effective communication, real-time communication that's happening. Second thing is physical inventory has its own limitations and risks involved, right? Carrying heavy cost jewelry from city to city or even market to market is a risk. And your go-to market time is very high because the same design you are taking to probably 4 or 5 customers in a day, nothing beyond that. But if the design is sold, you don't have the design to show to your sixth customer. So all these challenges, when we looked at it, we felt, yeah, there is a opportunity here where we can build a very simple to use digital solution, and that can be a game changer for the entire industry.
Yeah, very interesting. So, but tell us what was the thought behind this? What inspired your people as a team, as a company to start SalesWizz?
Yeah, so the challenges were the same, what I listed out earlier, right? But when we looked at it, we felt there is a very good opportunity where digitization can take over. And the other challenge that we saw is the jewelry industry has been a very traditional industry where the adaptation to technology is very limited. But if we see the current way the people handle any other business, there is lot of digitization, there is lot of technology that is involved, and our solution can bridge that gap between the traditional way of doing business and the modern way of consumer behavior, right? That is the gap that we are trying to bridge through SalesWizz.
And what are the key features in a SalesWizz? Is it a web-based platform or is it an app-based? And how does it work?
So it's more of a solution. I cannot say it's just an app because you can handle the same features and the same data whether you are using an Android device, iOS device, or any laptop or a desktop. You just need a browser, right? So the same platform, I mean, the same technology works on all three platforms. And coming to the features, why we build SalesWizz?
Right.
One of the most important thing is the digital cataloging solution, right? The benefits of digital cataloging solution. You are able to showcase your designs to hundreds, if not thousands, at the same time. Customer always has access to your designs. They can place the order without waiting for your interaction or interference, right? And they are able to browse irrespective of which city they are in. We are able to bridge that gap, which helps any business owner to take their design to a larger audience, to a newer market at any given time. And that takes care of
mainly it is focused on B2B market, right? B2B jewelry segment. It is not for end consumer.
Yes, we started off with the. Sorry to interrupt. Go ahead, Smashi.
Oh, sorry, I said your solution, your this focus is on the B2B part of the jewelry segment. This solution is not meant for end consumers.
Yeah, so we started off with a solution which was to cater to the B2B business, mainly for communication and the entire process management between a wholesaler and a retailer. But
Right.
as we evolved, we have realized that the same solution can be used by a retailer to communicate with his end customers, where he can share the digital catalogs through an app or through a simple link on WhatsApp. And the end consumer can have a simple e commerce experience and place an order for the design that they like or the product that they like.
Okay.
So the entire thing, and it's 100% customizable. You can always showcase the product the way you want to, the information that you want to share with your customer. So that is one. Now, what happens after you showcase your designs to the customer? How do they interact with you further? So we have continued the journey by integrating the order management into that. So you look at a design, you like it, you place an order. So you're able to manage the end-to-end order management. Let it be from the customer side or your vendor side, right? So all that can be tracked in one place. Now, when you're doing that, you also need to know what is the inventory that you're holding on to. Whether you have enough inventory, you don't need to forward your order to your supplier or your courier, or do you need to forward it because you see a demand in this product? So all that into one place is
Right.
what we have done.
So, how is the response from the industry? Is our industry now adapting to technology? We definitely see that, today it is, people have realized the importance and the effect of technology, making their business more simplified. They're having everything on their one touch on their screen, their orders, their inventory, their outstandings. They want everything on a one fingertip. So, which is they are kind of getting the benefit of technology. But I want to know from you for your kind of a solution, how open and how adaptable the jewelry industry has been so far.
Initially, yes, we have really had a big challenge encouraging the traditional jewelers to embrace the digital solution, right? I'm sure any software platform has gone through the same journey in almost all the industry. If we take the stock market as an example, the way it was handled prior and the way it is handled now, it's miles apart, right?
True,
So the
true.
same journey challenges is what we are facing. But let me give an example. Um, the technology that is being used in the jewelry industry extensively as of now is for accounting. Now,
Right.
accounting is the last part of your journey of any sales cycle. So customer has to look at your products, they have to look at your designs, they have to place an order, you have to execute the order, deliver the order, then the billing and the accounting comes into picture. But nobody is using any technology for the first part till the last mile. And
As
our
an
solution is bridging that
interface,
gap.
so as the interface with the customer becomes more convenient and they are able to optimize their sales, they are able to do much more with the same inventory if they have this digital solution, catalogs, etc. Right?
Exactly. The moment you start digitizing your entire business operations, be it cataloging, order management, or inventory management, data is at your fingertips. You know which product is performing well, what is the demand spike for each product in what season. You're able to plan your inventory accordingly. You are able to optimize your inventory accordingly. You know exactly how many orders you are catering, who is your best performing customer, who is your customer who is not buying your niche product. All that analytics comes into picture the moment you start using technology.
Right. Uh,
And
we can see that there are a lot of companies now who have come with a similar solution. You must be having other players offering same digital catalogs and digital, social media marketing. So how is SalesWizz different from the rest of the players who are in the similar domain, similar services?
so, as I was saying, even if you look at our uh, motto, right, sales is simple, fast, secure. That has been the core value of each and every feature that we do, each and every upgrade that we do. One is the technology has to be very simple to adapt. So if I take the same cataloging solution as an example, any jeweler will carry more than 2000, 3000 designs. So how does he come into any digital system? If you ask him to start clicking photos and add product details one by one, he says,
Correct.
sorry, it's not efficient for me, right? So we have
Correct.
given a very simple solution where they already have the data in Excel 90% of the time. So we are able to transfer the entire data into a platform. If I had to give an example, last month in an event for a B2B exhibition, we were able to upload more than 6,000 designs for just three exhibitors within a day.
Oh,
Now, yeah, so that's the kind of speediness we bring into the business, and that's the simplicity. It's not like they're spending hours together to build their catalogs.
right.
So that is one example. So similarly, the order management, uh, we have understood the entire journey. Now, when customer places an order, he has a challenge in understanding what he has ordered for, when can he expect delivery, and if it is coming in partial phases, what is already received, what can he expect in the next week, what can he expect in next 2 weeks. So that is what any customer looks at. So seller always has that information at his fingertips, which is available to the buyer on an app or through the link. They don't have to go back to the seller to ask for the data. And the next journey is the seller who is procuring that from a karigar or another manufacturer. We have given another app called VendorWizz, which our karigars are already using. So they always have the order details at their fingertip. So they are able to see what is that they need to manufacture and when they need to deliver and to whom they need to deliver. So the entire journey is seamless.
So very interesting. You explained, Abhijit. Now, suppose a jeweler, a retailer, or wholesaler has to come and sign up and need the SalesWiz services. What are your charges? What does it cost to them? What is the starting range? I'm sure there is a no limit. You can keep on adding more features and make it more personalized and more high end. But what is the entry level for a retailer to sign up with SalesWiz?
Very good question, Sumeshji. Here I'd like to take just one more minute to explain our uh, pricing methodology. The most of the traditional software work on a implementation and a AMC model, but
Right.
whereas we work on a SaaS model, which is software as a service. So we work on an annual subscription model. The benefits are we are the end-to-end owners of the product, right? The performance of the product, the maintenance of the product, the upgrades, new feature addition, everything is my responsibility, right? So every time I'm not coming back to my customer saying that, okay, you want this new feature, please pay me for that. No, since I am selling the same subscription to hundreds of customers, I can always absorb the cost and build it and sell it to 100 customers,
So is it
right?
a kind of a web-based means a subscription-based model?
It's a subscription based model. It can start from 30,000 per year and it
Okay.
can go up to 70,000 per year. And on top of that, if anyone wants any customization, we can always look at those customization and arrive at a cost according to that.
So we are sharing your numbers in the screen where the jewelers can get in touch with you or your team if they need to know more about SalesWiz and probably have a demo. And finally, would you like to share some case studies, some client names who are working with you, working with SalesWiz already? They benefited.
Definitely. So we have started with initially with very few select customers because we also want to evolve, right? So we are working with Mr. Paresh Bhai from Chintamani Gold, Mumbai. We are working with Ambika Jewelers. We are working with Rishabh Diamonds. So these are all coming into the category of manufacturers or wholesalers. We also have few retailers like Omkar Jewelers from Delhi, Swarna Bajra from Kolkata, and they have a different set of requirements, and they are able to use it for. They have been using it for almost a year now.
All right. And SalesWiz, you are based in Bangalore, what I know, understand. And but do you have your sales and services offices across India, or is it online? You give the service to a client. Say you mentioned Calcutta, Bombay, Delhi. So how do you service them?
So we do have a support team and the development team based out of Bangalore. We are
Right.
able to take care of the demos, the support, everything through remote, through video calls. We are able to do that for a year, and we have a very robust team, be it on the development side or on the support side.
All right. Great. Thank you very much for sharing this interesting and valuable insights about SalesWiz. I'm sure our Art of Jewelry subscribers and listeners will benefit from your company, and the more details are mentioned on the screen, and they can get in touch with you. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much, Sumit sir. Thank you so much.